Imagine accepting the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Money fits right into that. You might inherit a fortune, lose it all in a crash, or grind your way up from nothing. The Stoics say none of that's inherently good or bad. It's raw material. Your job is to shape it with virtue. Let's head back to Babylon for a story about Bansir and Kabi, two friends who've got nothing to show for years of hard work. Bansir's a chariot builder. Kabi's a musician. They're broke, tired, and wondering why wealth keeps slipping through their fingers. One day they track down their old friend Arcad, the richest man in Babylon, and ask, "Why you and not us?" Arcad doesn't sugarcoat it. He says, "You didn't seek knowledge. I learned how money works, how to make it, keep it, grow it. You just worked and hoped." That's pure Stoicism. Fate gave Bansir and Kabi their lot, modest skills, no windfalls, but they didn't take the next step, mastering what was in their control. Arcad did. He studied, saved, invested. The Stoics would say he embraced his fate and worked with it, not against it. Think about your own fate with money. Were you taught how to handle it? Did life deal you a tough hand? You can't change the past, but you can change what you do today. That's the Stoic gold, turning what's given into something useful. The walls of Babylon, wealth as resilience. Another gem from The Richest Man in Babylon is the story of the city's walls. Babylon's under attack and everyone's panicking, except they don't need to. The walls, built with years of planning and effort, hold strong. The lesson? We cannot afford to be without adequate protection. In the book, this is about saving and preparing for lean times. But let's go Stoic with it. Seneca wrote, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Life's going to hit you. Job loss, medical bills, a market crash. Wealth isn't about showing off. It's about building your own walls. Not literal ones, but a buffer of savings, skills, or even a calm mind that doesn't crack under pressure. I love this image, your wealth as a fortress, not to keep others out, but to keep you steady when the arrows fly. The Stoics didn't care about luxury. They cared about resilience. Take Arcad's 1/10 rule from last episode. That's a wall, small at first, but over time, unshakable. Where are your walls weak? Maybe you've got no emergency fund, or you're betting everything on one income. The Stoics wouldn't shame you. They'd say, start building. One brick today beats none tomorrow. Reflection and practice, the true riches. So where does this leave us? The Stoics and Babylonians agree. Wealth isn't the goal. Living well is. Money's a means, not the end. Epictetus said wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Arcad would add, in knowing how to manage what you've got. Here's a practice for this week. Look at your spending, not to judge, just to see. Where's it going? What's it serving? Then pick one thing, coffee, subscriptions, whatever, and redirect that cash into your walls. Maybe it's savings, maybe it's a skill that'll pay off later. The point is, you're taking fate by the reins. Before we go, one last thought. The richest man in Babylon wasn't just Arcad with his gold. It was the guy who slept soundly, debt-free, with a clear mind. That's Stoic wealth. How close are you to that? That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me as we unpacked fate, fortune, and a few Babylonian secrets. If this resonated, let me know. Drop a comment or share it with a friend. Next time, we'll shift gears, maybe tackle ambition or relationships. Until then, keep building your walls inside and out. See you soon.